Hi, what is up, everyone? I wanted to give a bit of a Bitcoin update here because I believe we're reaching an apex, very important price level for Bitcoin. So I kind of wanted to talk to you guys about what I think the consequences of whatever decision Bitcoin will make here in the near future will be. So before I delve into all that, I'd like to ask if you could please like, subscribe, comment, and share. Hit the bell icon to be notified of new uploads. We do cryptocurrency news, technical analysis, and bite out stuff. We're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers before the end of October. So if you could subscribe, I really appreciate you. Okay, so let's delve into why I feel compelled to speak to you guys. Okay, so guys, we've been pumping quite a bit with Bitcoin. As we can see here, we broke out of this descending triangle here, and right now we're currently deciding whether or not we will continue this uptrend or not. If we look here in the near term, I believe Bitcoin is forming a wedge, and we are closely approaching the apex here, and we will decide to break out one way or the other pretty soon here, guys. Now I've entered along. Now I may have jumped the gun on this because perhaps I should have waited to see what way this breaks out before I long or short this thing, because whatever way it breaks out, it may move in that direction for quite some time. Quite some time being a subjective term, but regardless, breakouts are significant for the direction of price action, and we are nearing an apex here with Bitcoin. So just a bit of context too. I've noticed that Bitcoin likes to have these fake outs with apexes. Now, this is a bit of a more macro scale than what I was talking about earlier, but as we can see here, Bitcoin was forming. This is a pretty significant wedge that I remember distinctly looking out for. We broke above, and then we broke below, and then we went back up. So point being, this was a very messy breakout. The breakout wasn't definitive. Now, there's a lot of resistances all around here, so I mean this kind of makes sense. But my point was that these wedge patterns that Bitcoin likes to make, it doesn't like to definitively break out of them and keep that trend going whatever way it does. So personally speaking, given all this bullish breakouts that we've been seeing past all these resistance levels and all these patterns breaking out bullishly, I'm betting that trend will continue, and that's why I kind of I believe maybe jumped the gun a little bit and entered this long quite before we've seen what direction Bitcoin really breaks out here, because we could definitely break down that's definitely a possibility for sure, but given all this bullish breaking out, I believe Bitcoin is going to want to go up to the 11,900 and the 12K and test those regions of resistance sometime here in the near future, because with all this bullishness going up, the 12K and the 11,900 are extremely important resistance levels for Bitcoin. So if we break out of those, we're looking very good. Like, just to show you guys, I'm going to zoom out here and really see how significant this is. So this was the 12K region we tried to break above, got rejected. This was the 12K region we tried to break above, got rejected. So guys, the 12K is an extremely important, very price reactive level for Bitcoin, like one of, if not the most. If we can break the 12, which I think we're going to go up and test it eventually. The question is when. The question is it going to take a day, is it going to take a week, or is it going to take a month? That's the question in my mind. We could definitely break down for sure. We could see sideways consolidation for a few days. This does not have to go up immediately. So there's a lot of uncertainty here. But I think eventually, given all this bullish trending upwards, we're going to test the 12K eventually here. And if we can manage to flip the 12K from resistance into support, guys, I think we're going to see the 14K fairly soon after. And then who knows, guys, super, super optimistic case, we could see a 20K of Bitcoin before the end of the year. Now, I'm not putting my hat on that, but that's very speculative. I don't have a lot of reason to back that up. But just point being, guys, the 12K is extremely important. I think we're gonna go up to retest it at some point here in the near future. I think the question in my mind is when, whether that's soon or whether it takes some time. And whatever we do here at the 12K is going to be extremely determinative for the future action of Bitcoin. Because if we go up to the 12K and get rejected hard, that's no bueno. That's not good for if you're a Bitcoin bull. So, I just want to give you guys that update with Bitcoin. I'm currently in a long right now. We'll see if I lose money. I have my stop loss right around 1%. So we'll see. Sometimes Bitcoin likes to do this thing, like, I mentioned earlier in the video, where it breaks out one way. Like, let's say it'll break down one way and then it might go back up, or we could break above. It could be a fake out and we go back down. So I don't give a whole lot of credence to these breakouts, although they are significant nevertheless. But yeah, we'll see, guys. We'll see. I just want to give you that update because we are nearing an apex with Bitcoin, and this could potentially be significant whatever way we break out. So that's pretty much it there, guys. If you could please like and subscribe, I appreciate you. All right, y'all, take care.